Hi, my name is Robin with SkidSteerSolutions.com. Here to introduce to you today the Arrowhead S50 concrete breaker. This is one of a series of breakers that we offer off our website. This is an extra heavy duty made breaker, and I just want to show you some of the features of it today. First thing I want to show you is the rail mount that we use on this. This is not a standard skid steer plate. This is an extra heavy duty plate. It features two 1/2-inch bars on the supporting lip. This is the lip that takes all the weight of the actual attachment, and when the machine is pounding, it takes a lot of that pounding action. Same with the lower rail. Lower rail is a 1/2-inch steel plate, solid. Everything's welded and gusseted. Across the top we've got gussets, so it makes it an extra heavy duty breaker. The front mount of the S50 breaker and all S series breakers uses a 3/4 inch gusset with 1/2-inch plate. Again, heavy duty gusset welds, and transitioning into the plates, again 1/2-inch plates on the face of the breaker. This makes it a very, very strong. This does not come apart. In all the years we've handled these, they've never come apart. The S50 drive system features an oil over nitrogen gas charge drive system. What this does is it provides a maximum amount of punch using the oil flow system off your skid steer. It's a 750 foot-pound class. It uses between 12 to 21 gallons per minute of oil, so you can be anywhere in that range and it'll effectively operate. The operating range is 1700 psi up to 3500 psi. So if you're anywhere in that range, which most skid steers are, you're good to go with this breaker. The blows per minute are 650 to 1400 depending on the flow rate of your machine, and we use a full 2 3/4 inch steel drive tool on this unit. Now, one of the last things I want to talk about is the tool. We use a full 2 3/4 inch tool on the S50 breaker. If you look around, you'll see competitors claiming to have 750 foot-pounds of power in their breakers, but they're using a much smaller tool. What we believe to be true is that their breakers aren't actually meeting full specification, because if they were, they would need a bigger tool. So if you're shopping around, really check out the size of the tool. That gives you a pretty good indication of what the manufacturers are actually doing on their inner mechanisms. With that said, let's give it a try and see how it goes. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to connect the S50 breaker onto my A300 Bobcat. And I do have a power Bobcat, so it might be a little bit different than what most people do. The difference being is that I can control my levers from inside the cab. But basically everything else remains the same. So all I'm going to do is just tilt my tilt cylinders forward so I can get the frame of the quick attach underneath the back lip of the attachment. I'm going to roll it back. That pulls the attachment, sucks it close to the quick attach. Give it a little bit of a shake so it seats properly. Then on a power Bobcat, you always want to push the levers up all the way so that they clear, and then push them back down again. This will ensure that they come down and lock properly in place. Another thing I like to do is, before I do anything else, is I'll just lift the attachment up and I'll have a look underneath, just to make sure that the pins have penetrated through the attachment properly and that they're locked in place. The last thing you want to do is have the pins not penetrate properly and the attachment falls off when you use it. Lower it back down again. What I'm going to do is connect my hydraulic couplers. There's a male and a female coupler on this. We supply you with either flat face couplers or Pioneer couplers depending on what your requirements are. And that's it. Once it's connected, we're ready to go. So to remove the attachment when we're done, all we simply do is just do everything in reverse. So all I'm going to do is raise my levers up. Okay, again, I have a power bobcat, so it's a little bit different than if you have a manual. Just going to drop the attachment, just slowly roll my tilt cylinders forward and roll away. Not too far though, because I still have to take the hoses off. Take it out. And I can clear the pressure because we have a Saturn block installed on this machine. The couplers come off very easily. And another little trick I like to do for storage is just to push the couplers together. That way it keeps the end of the couplers clean and out of harm's way. They don't end up falling into the dirt. And that's it. Very simple, easy to deinstall, easy to install when you're going to use it, just like all skid steer attachments.